So it's Friday, always my favourite day of the week. Fridays, I love Fridays. Always so good and fun and full of energy and relaxed. I'm a massive Friday fan. Thank Crunchy it's Friday. There you go, that's one for all you Cadbury's and Coronation Street fans. I always like Fridays the most because it was always the most exciting day of the week. I mean, this goes back to when I was a kid at school, really. I suppose the happiness and excitement, and yeah, even though you had to go to school, which was terrible, but the fact that it was the end of the week, the last push. And even as I grew into an adult, Fridays always seemed to be better still. With the weekend coming up, I can get through Friday and then relax. And I used to get paid in a little brown envelope with cash and your pay slip, and on a Friday, that was always good. TV always used to be good on a Friday night as well, always a bit more exciting, and traditionally for me Friday's always been a great day. I'm wearing my Friday t-shirt. This is a t-shirt I must have had for probably 20 years now. This is a bit god awful. It's purple, gold and black horizontal striped t-shirt. That I've worn not every Friday but a lot of Fridays all through my... Never wore it to school obviously, but maybe after school. I just love this t-shirt and it always makes me happy it's Friday. I say it's probably been washed more times than it's been worn, but it is my Friday t-shirt and I love it. Just keeps me happy. Everyone else seems a bit happy on a Friday as well. People seem in a better mood, and it's not like it's the end of the week anymore though, like it used to be. A lot of people still work Friday nights and weekends, but I don't know, there's something great about Friday. Also in my current work we used to treat ourselves to Friday food. Nice egg and sausage back for me. As much as I love Fridays, as a kid I used to hate Sundays. On Sunday nights there used to be a routine every week of watch You've Been Framed with Jeremy Beadle. Jeremy Beadle and his little withered hand that not many people knew about. Watch that up to bath and bed. And I don't know, I always used to hate Sundays. I think it was a dread of Mondays and Sundays. I'm still not the biggest fan of them now, but now I'm older, I appreciate the day off work. Day to get things done or chillax. Motor racing's on the Sunday as well, so that's always quite good. But yeah, as much as I used to love Fridays, I used to hate Sundays. Which are funny because you think you hate Mondays really, but no, I used to dislike Sundays. But now Friday's it's my favourite day, and it still is my favourite day, strangely. When people say, how are you? And I always say, it's Friday, what could possibly go wrong? Although the lack of sunshine today would be one of them, but the sun will come out, it's a Friday. Just going to work today. This is the long way round. Whenever I drive my car to work, I always drive the quickest, straightest route there. Whenever I take the bike, I always go the long way round. Anybody else do that? Always, rather than take the short journey, always take the long journey. I've done that as well since I was a kid. When I was 16 I had my Aprilia RS50. I had a mate who lived probably not even half a mile away from my home. You know, I had to do a turn left out of his drive, take the next right, and I was pretty much home. But I always just turn right out of his drive and go for a half hour, an hour ride to get home. I pretty much still do the same thing, not quite as bad because I'm supposed to be at work, so just a quick whiz round. But I have got to drop off a letter. I'm being financially investigated again. The Havant Borough Council Benefits and Welfare Office would like to know my finances for a 5th year in a row. Random search of checking finances lands on me again. You get a bit annoyed with it, really. I could understand it some years, but it's pretty much since I've been a single parent on a sort of low income, they've always wanted to review me every year. And I could understand it the first year or two, and maybe the year when I went from 2 jobs to 1 job. I can understand them wanting to review it after that, but you know, there's no need for it this year, but yet they still feel the need. So we just got to drop that letter off. So riding the Ducati today to work, strangely enough, because it seems the more reliable of my 2 bikes. This one seems to start every time. Apart from when it had its battery trouble last year. Battery got old and duff, so it didn't start then, but we got a new one. Thanks for Stefan Mel at Road Racer for sorting it out. Yeah, she seems to start on the button there every time, which is not what people say about Ducatis. Where the Aprilia seems to drain its battery from not doing anything, so... I used to come down this road when I was a kid with my granddad. He used to have this thing called, he used to burst on his banjo, where when he was driving he used to just go fast, and this road used to be smooth as silk, and now it's bumping all over the place. But it was always quite funny when Granddad had a burst on his banjo. Good old Granddad Bernard. The police? Another thing I used to hate about Sundays when I was a kid, everywhere used to be shut. Right now you can, well, even though it's only the Sunday hours at the supermarkets and all that, but I mean literally everywhere was shut, and you couldn't do anything really apart from play outside, and most of the time it used to rain, so mates are always busy on a Sunday with their roast dinners. We was never a Sunday roast dinner family, so I think, must admit, I didn't mind that, because I didn't understand the point. And you have dinner at dinner time, hot dinner like 5-6 o'clock every day, and then on Sunday you'd have a big one at like 12, hot dinner. I never quite understood that. I used to get invited to a few of them, but yeah, I know some people absolutely love their Sunday roasts, but I just used to phone up your mate and say, "You want to go out and play football? I can't, I'm having a roast in a minute." Yeah. When you was a kid, my parents didn't want to do much because they were busy all week with work and whatever, so they just wanted to chill on a Sunday. Yeah, I didn't used to like Sundays. TV, we only had 4 channels when we was younger as well, so that was always not usually child related programmes. Used to be, I suppose it was boring as a kid. Now I don't get bored, I just enjoy the peace and quiet as an adult. But we do that on Friday. Another set of traffic lights. So work is just down there, but I'm going to try and hand in my letter here. You could just post it, or it's giving you a self-addressed envelope to post it, but I think the letter's got to go here, and I work here just down the road, so can I just add it in? Oh, where's my letter? Don't say I've left it behind. No, it's here, we got it.
Yeah, not very nice. Hello, can I help?
Morning. I've got to post this letter, but can I just hand it in here, or
Yeah, I'll take that in for you, that's not a problem.
is that alright?
There we go, that's all in there for you.
Okay, that's brilliant.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. There we go, we say Royal Mail the effort. Although there was no money in that envelope, so it might have got delivered anyway. And on to work. Let's go this way. Past the police station. I want to wiggle down that gap there before the lights change. There's one. Will we make it? I don't know, my wing mirrors are out. Got to wiggle. Gonna make it to the front in time? Yes. Top of the Pops, that used to be Friday nights as well, didn't it? Or should we go for a second breakfast? This is where they do them. Nah, let's be sensible. Nah, let's not have 2 breakfasts. But everyone have a good Friday, and I'll speak to you later. Thanks for watching. Morning. Say hello to YouTube, everyone. Morning, everyone.